Yella yella, what's up, my people? It's Carlton Pearson Namuse, keeping it lit and different in the morning, afternoon, and in the evening. I know. It's been a while, but today we are diving into why Bien's latest track isn't just another smooth Kenyan release. No, it's a falsetto masterclass. A record that channels emotion, technical brilliance, and yes, a subtle note to one of the most iconic soulful gems of the 2010s, Jidenna's Bambi. Let's break down the vibe, the message, and the hidden music called fingerprints that make so hypnotic. From the first seconds, feels like a warm Nairobi sunset in audio form. Bien floats into that signature breathy falsetto and the room changes. The beat sits at around the 90 to 100 BPM pocket, the same emotional sweet spot where Jidenna placed Bambi at around 105 BPM. Why does that even matter? Because at this tempo range, the voice naturally becomes an instrument. Space for the air, room for the glide, enough groove to pull you in, enough silence to break your chest open. Lives in that space, and instantly your heart says, wait, why does this feel familiar? Nani huyu ameiva hivyo? Let's talk about the homage. Isn't copying Bambi, not even close, but it echoes its emotional architecture. Bambi is built on a looping soul-soft progression in F major, soft staccato strings, delicate arpeggios, and Jidenna's floating falsetto phrases. But mirrors that spirit with its own tools, a repeating Afro-soul progression, delicate staccato instrumental accents, airy background and arpeggiations, and Bien's riff, a glide so pure it almost feels like a spiritual cousin to Bambi's hook. They both use falsetto not as a decoration but as storytelling. Yo, let's nod out here for a second because Bien's falsetto on this track deserves respect. Here's what makes it genius. That soft fills and tricks your ear into hearing something like ba, even though he's singing one pure vowel. He slides into that note instead of hitting it directly. A jazz soul technique that adds character and emotion. He picks it around B4 to D5 zone, the exact sweet spot where the voice rings like a bell. He lets the falsetto hold space. No crowding, no trying to impress, just air, emotion, and attention. That takes technical discipline and emotional maturity. Bambi was a story about longing, yearning, the ache of love slipping through your fingers. But carries the same emotional DNA, but with Bien's twist. It's not just longing, it's release. It's vulnerability without fear. It's that familiar Bien tenderness where love is both soft and honest. The falsetto is the message. He doesn't say it, he lets it float into your ears. This track was made for the listeners who understand feeling before lyrics, for the people who carry memories in melody, for the fans who recognize that sometimes a single can say more about love, loss, and desire than a whole verse. It is also for the music lovers who grew up on Afro soul, R&B tradition, acoustic storytelling, and the Nairobi live band era. People who know that falsetto isn't just a tone, it's a confession. So when you listen to Bien's don't think of it as just a vibe. Hear it as a conversation between eras, between East African soul and global soul, between Bien today and Jidenna's timeless Bambi, between the head and the heart, above the knee, beyond the shoulders. The point is, Bien did not just hit a high note. He created a moment, a falsetto moment, a masterpiece, a homage, intentional or not, to a classical we all felt. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and tell me, what song should we do next? Peace.